What's up, guys? Back at you again today with another video. Today I got yet another comic haul. So yeah, let's get right into it. So actually this time I have a couple of graphic novels as well as a stack of comic books. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the graphic novels first. So first off is the Superior Spider-Man Goblin Nation. So this is volume 6. And I wish I had a better angle to film on this. I'll just hold it for now. Because, yeah. So anyways, that's it. Right there. Volume 6. Put this back up here. And, yeah, this one actually got at Books A Million for $5.97. Bargain price. And I really like the Superior Spider-Man, as you guys can tell. I'm a big Spider-Man fan, one of my favorite Marvel characters of all time. Rightfully so. And when they had this, I was like, yeah, you know what? $5.97, not bad, not bad. I will pick it up. So yes, that's what I did, I picked it up. Next up is something I actually ordered off Amazon. I didn't actually unbox this one this time because I was just really excited to get it out. I got a free Prime membership, which I'm only using for the month because I don't want to pay every month for Prime. But I'm just going to get my free membership for now and then just cancel it. So I'm taking advantage of it this month and getting some stuff off of the Amazon. And this was a really cool thing, couldn't really pass it up. Trying to get some more Kiss comics, like I told you guys. I'm trying to get into them because you guys know I'm a big fan of the band itself, like the music and the merchandise, and the comics aren't that bad. I hear the new Amy Chu ones are all right. The story is not the best, but they're pretty good, honestly. I like them enough. But this was just all sorts of wacky funness. Archie meets Kiss. So as you can see, it's nice gold metallic Kiss lettering. Then there's the Archie. Can't see the top of it, but it's really cool. There we go. Yep, it's got Kiss on it. Obviously. Yeah, you guys can see most of the top of it. The only gripe I have with it, though, is that you see Jughead here is dressed up as a spaceman, which Ace Frehley and Tommy Thayer, the spacemen, they play lead guitar. And as you can see, he's playing the drums. And then, I think that's Veronica. I'm not a big Archie fan, so I know it's Betty and Veronica. I'm pretty sure that one's Veronica. But she's dressed up as Paul Stanley, or the Star Child, and he plays rhythm guitar, which you can see up here, he's holding his guitar. But down here, she's playing a synthesizer. And then this one probably makes me mad the most, is that Betty's dressed up as the Catman, and she's playing the tambourine, which she plays the drums. So they inaccurately portrayed the instruments that they played. But up here they seem to be doing well. Ace and, or Spaceman and Catman don't have instruments, but that's understandable. But Archie, actually, is the only one that actually apparently knows anything about the band and isn't just dressing up for fun. So yeah, those are the two I picked up recently. And Amazon, somehow, the carrier didn't package this properly, the supplier, because look at that. That's how it arrived in condition like this. So that's made me pretty mad, but the rest of it's in pretty good condition. Alright, next up, got this from Books A Million a couple weeks ago. Army of Darkness, Furious Road, issue number 5. I'm a big fan of the Army of Darkness, Evil Dead franchise. Ash is pretty awesome. And so when I saw that, I was like, yeah, this looks pretty cool, because I haven't actually read any, but Evil Dead 2, the Free Comic Book Day, or Halloween Comic Book Fest one. And the cover just looked pretty dope on this, so I had to pick it up. We got Ash holding Frankenstein's severed head. Next, that was from Books A Million's dollar section. This is the last thing from Books A Million, and it's also from the dollar section. And it's Micronauts issue number 2. The cover's cool, depicting the Micronauts in a scenario where it looks like a coffee mug is spilled and they're trying to get into it to get away from the dog. So yeah, I'm a big fan of these new Micronauts comics. They're pretty good. So far, I think they're actually at issue 11 or 12, I believe now, but I'm just starting out reading them, so I'm going to just try to collect the issues instead of go trade. Speaking of which, this is from the comic book store today. And speaking of Micronauts, I was able to find issue 3 in the new 50-cent bin. As you see, I switched it out, the bag and board. So if you see the other one that's bag and board as well, I didn't buy any bag and boards this time, so I just left them like they were. And then took some other bag and boards that I've used, like you can see. This one's a Books A Million bag and board from the sticker up here. But this one is a variant, as you can see. And this was for 50 cents. Cover C. And I liked it because they actually had two other covers. One other variant and the normal cover. So it's just an option. And I got this one because it's like the old vintage action figure. If you guys are familiar with the Micronauts, you know they're a huge toy line back in the day. Next is Spider-Man 2099 issue number 11. Just got that because I wanted some Spider-Man. Always. Next, this was a pretty cool one. That was from 50 cents bin. This was from the 50 cents bin as well. Timely Comics, The New Avengers, issue number 1. It retails for $3, which is surprising since it comes from Marvel, and they like a lot of money, but this one, I guess, is a little bit older. Not that much, but it's a really thick comic. A lot of pages to it. Came out right before Civil War II, apparently. But I guess this is just catching us up on the story so far or something. I'm not quite sure. Maybe there's a couple issues in here of different things. Explaining stuff. I'm not sure. It's just really thick. 50 cents. Issue 1. All things that go well with me. Next up. This is really cool. This came out this week, Wednesday. Today is the 20th. So this would have come out on the 19th. But yeah, Kiss the Demon issue 4, which would be the final issue in the entire series. And I gotta say, loving the cover. If you guys notice a trend with the covers, Jean gets like, the demon gets more messed up every time. Like, I guess it's a transformation. In the first cover, he's normal. In the second cover, it shows him in a pit. And his tongue, and the tongue changes as well. The tongue always gets longer. And you can see he gets longer, his body, and it starts to change, and his tongue gets longer. And then in issue 3, he's a huge monster, big gigantic back, standing in a puddle of blood. And issue 4, we've made the full transformation. Boom. Completely demonized, I would say. But, I don't know, I love the cover with the big rock out dude right there and like a pool of lava. But yeah, conclusion to the story, you're gonna like to see how that ends. And last, this is probably the most exciting thing from this whole entire haul, has to be this. Batman the Button, part 1. And this is Batman issue 21 from Rebirth. So, what to say about this? Well, the Batman storyline from Rebirth so far, I haven't been a huge fan of it. Of I Am Gotham, I, in my personal opinion, did not like that. But I didn't read much of I Am Suicide or I Am Bane, so I wouldn't know how that went. But I've heard the I Am Bane one went really well, and I'm liking that, because I read parts of that, and I saw the last issue where Batman fought Bane. That was pretty epic. I really liked that. So yes, congrats to the new writer, picking up from Capullo and Snyder's shoes. That's a hard thing to fill, because they did so well. Probably my favorite Batman creative team of all time, hands down. But looks like they're picking up the blanks. I don't even know what that means. Picking up where they left off, and just starting anew, doing their own spin on it. I think the I Am Bane was really good. A nice new classic Bane story. Since Nightfall, I really haven't liked any of the Bane stories. Arkham War was pretty alright, but for the main part, no newer Bane story has really captured my attention, but the last one kind of did pretty well. And I like the art in it. It's not bad, but the art in this one is Jason Fabok, I'm pretty sure. And I love that guy. He used to do some other Batman stuff as well. And, yeah, this is a variant, by the way. Features Batman running next to the Flash. And, yeah, it looks awesome. I keep saying "and yeah" a lot, but that's really all there is to it. I just peeked in here, and it looks pretty cool, the issue. It doesn't look like to be advancing super fast. Hopefully soon we'll find out more stuff about this button. But next will be in Flash issue 21. and then Batman issue 22, and then conclude in Flash issue 22. The Reverse Flash is in this one, and Batman him fights, so that's gonna be pretty epic. Yeah, this is about the grand scheme of Rebirth. Crap. Uh-oh. What's this? Anyway, it's about the grand scheme of Rebirth. It's what's gonna happen in the end of Rebirth and all this. I don't know what my camera lens is doing right now. Alright. I'm actually really excited to see where Rebirth goes, because if you guys read the Rebirth special, you were probably left confused, as was I. But I kind of got filled in by reading up on the internet and stuff. But this is gonna start to explain, because if you guys read the Rebirth special, you saw that Batman found a button in the Batcave, and him and the Flash are gonna explore the myth behind that and see what it's all about, and probably discover the Watchmen. So, oh man, good stuff, good stuff. All right, guys, that's all I have for you today. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. You guys know the Insta pages. Anything you want to follow me on, I will even friend you on Facebook. Alright guys, that's it for today. Peace out.